Hello everyone, welcome back. Now we're gonna study the seventh subchapter, that is National Financial Reporting Authority, commonly known as NFRA. This topic is important under Companies Act 2013 and is frequently asked in examinations. So let's get started. Let's start with the background of NFRA. So this is to improve governance and quality of accounting and auditing. The government initially established NACAS, known as the National Advisory Committee on Accounting Standards, under the Companies Act 1956. Later, this was replaced by NFRA under the Companies Act 2013. So, NFRA is a quasi judicial authority which supervises accounting and auditing matters. So, here let's explain what is quasi judicial. So, quasi judicial means the authority which has powers similar to court. So it can investigate matters, examine evidence and impose penalties. Now let's move on to the next topic, that is the constitution of NFRA. So the NFRA was constituted on 1st October 2018 under section 132 subsection 1 of the Companies Act 2013. So now let's see its composition. It consists of one chairperson and maximum 15 members. This chairperson should be an eminent person having expertise in accounting, auditing, finance or law. Now let's see the structure of NFRA. The NFRA has three important committees: Accounting Standards Committee, Auditing Standards Committee and Enforcement Committee. Now let's move on to the next topic, that is functions and duties of NFRA. So the first one is recommend standards. So the NFRA recommends accounting and auditing policies and standards. And these are recommended to the central government. Then the second one is monitor and enforce compliance. So it monitors whether companies and auditors follow the standards properly. The next one is oversee quality. NFRA checks quality of services provided by auditors and professionals. The fourth one is protect public interest. NFRA protects investors, creditors and public interest by maintaining high quality financial reporting. Now the role of NFRA in auditing. So the first one is recommending auditing standards. NFRA receives recommendations from ICAI regarding new standards and amendments. It may seek additional information before recommending standards to government. The next one is monitoring compliance. NFRA reviews audit working papers, audit plans and audit documents. It evaluates the quality control systems maintained by the auditors, and it may also perform testing procedures. That is, the NFRA may test audit supervisory procedures or test quality control procedure. NFRA verifies whether auditor properly supervise and control audit work. The next one is governance practices and internal processes. So NFRA may require auditor to report the governance practices as well as the internal processes designed to promote the audit quality, to protect the reputation and to reduce the risk. So the auditors should maintain proper internal systems for quality audit work. Next one is seek additional information. The NFRA may seek additional information requiring personal presence of auditor and seek explanation relating to audit. Next is monitoring through experts. NFRA performs monitoring and enforcement activities through officers, experts having sufficient audit experience. Next one is publication of findings. NFRA may publish findings relating to non-compliances on its website unless publication is against public interest. Then the reasons must be recorded in writing. Next point is confidential information. NFRA should not publish proprietary information as well as the confidential information unless public interest require publication. Next point is separate report to central government. NFRA may send separate confidential report to central government. Next is enforcement action. So where NFRA believes law, professional standards, auditing standards have been violated by the auditor, it may decide further investigation or take enforcement action. The next step is power to investigate. The NFRA has power to investigate professional misconduct. That is, the NFRA may investigate any matter of professional or other misconduct under subsection 4 of section 132 of the Act. So, if auditor behaves improperly or violates professional ethics, NFRA can investigate. Next is investigation based on complaints or oversight activities. NFRA may undertake investigation into any matter on the basis of complaints or oversight activities. So the investigation can start based on the complaints or during NFRA inspections through audit review findings, etc. Next is suo motu investigation. So here the NFRA may undertake suo motu investigation into any matter of professional or other misconduct after recording reasons in writing. So here let's see what is meant by suo motu. So suo motu is nothing but on its own motion. That is, NFRA can begin investigation even without any complaint if it suspects misconduct. Next is reporting fraud to central government. If during investigation NFRA finds evidence that company or body corporate has not complied with acts or rules and fraud involved is rupees 1 crore or more, then the NFRA shall report findings to the central government. So large fraud cases must be reported to the government. Now the last topic, that is action against auditors. So the cases covered under Rule 3 is that on commencement of NFRA rules, action regarding professional misconduct against auditors covered under Rule 3 shall be initiated only by NFRA. No other institute or body shall initiate or continue proceedings where NFRA has initiated investigation. So, for specified large companies and bodies corporate, NFRA alone has authority over auditor misconduct cases. Then, other companies not covered under Rule 3, for auditors not covered under Rule 3, ICAI will continue the proceedings. So, as per the Chartered Accountants Act 1949 and the related regulations. So, smaller companies continue under ICAI disciplinary mechanism. So, with this, we concluded this topic. We will be coming up with the next videos. Until then, keep learning and keep growing. Thank you.